my position is different. I'm obviously like MVP, like Chandler, like Pitbull, like Pico, and I'm just fighting, waiting for my opportunity to get back in there too. I'm calling them matchmakers. I'm gonna keep shooting my shot, and that's what do shooters shoot, man, and it's gonna happen.
From MMA Island. Christopher Santiago with MMA Island. Today I'm talking to two-time Bellator title challenger and APFC Champion, El Matador, Emmanuel Sanchez. Emmanuel, how's it going today, man?
Doing great, man. Thank you. How are you?
Pretty good, man. You've been on this journey for so many years. Do you still love the journey?
Yeah, man. Just gotta embrace the grind, is trust the process, right? Is what they're saying. And so I know the best is yet to come. Of course, went out and I've never fought at welterweight before, and the first fight at welterweight is for a title. So it's like, oh damn, let's go. So I win a title, and now we just keep grinding, man. Got to stay on the grind to continue to chase greatness, turn dreams into reality, and get to where I know I belong and where everybody want to see me and where I want to be. So.
Awesome, man. And you fought at 45 and 55 for most of your career. I guess what prompted you to make the move up to welterweight, and are you going to stay there?
Definitely not. I'm not a welterweight, man. I'm too small. I have a lot of other welterweight training partners, and it's like, yeah, they're too big. I mean, it's training, and I can handle it, and we do it. Need some bigger guys, but yeah, no, I'm definitely, man. I'm small for lightweight. I'm small for featherweight. Yeah, I got some flyweights that are bigger than me. So, 125 to 170, everyone is bigger than me, but I'm more cabron. So I'm just putting in my time, my work, my grind, and I know where my skills lie. And so I rely definitely more on my skills than size or strength.
Challenge for the Bellator title twice, man. And I guess what did it mean for you to finally get some gold around your waist with the APFC belt, man? How did that feel?
Surreal, man. Pretty incredible, because what prompted me to take that fight, right, is I was actually scheduled to be on the card, but no one wanted to accept the fight. No one accepted the fight, and they gave the fight to my guy, now UFC lightweight, Mark the Shark. And then he got the call up to UFC, and then they gave me the opportunity in 2-week notice. So I was like, all right, perfect. I've been getting ready for a fight anyways. I was originally scheduled to be on that card. And now, I mean, dang, even better. It was for a title at a weight class up. Didn't need to cut that much weight against a guy who brings it, and Zach Zane, a Hawaiian who throws down, a real fighter. And yeah, man, I'm glad I was able to show up and show out and get my opportunity.
Hmm. And I loved your post-fight interview, man. You cut out the UFC matchmakers. You told them what you wanted, and I feel like, at 34, I mean, they signed Austin Vanderford at 34. They signed Pitbull at 37. Can you just talk to me more about that and getting to the UFC potentially?
Very soon, man. I know it's been there. Like, we've been right on the cusp of it. I mean, there's a lot of factors, of course, that are out of my control. A lot of young guys feel that way now too. I'm sure, wanting to get onto Contender Series or the Ultimate Fighter, or just the call up for the opportunity, right? Whether they were a UFC vet, right? They fought in UFC before and got released or got cut, didn't get re-signed, and they're fighting their way back in, or someone who's lost on Contender Series or won and didn't get signed, right? So my position is different. I'm obviously like MVP, like Chandler, like Pitbull, like Pico, and I'm just fighting, waiting for my opportunity to get back in there too. I mean, it could be on a week notice. It could be on a well enough notice. Who knows? I don't know. That's all out of my control. All I can do is continue to just keep grinding and stay ready, man. That's because I know the opportunities are always there. I mean, seeing how Chandler has done it, Patchy makes, and obviously all the other guys that I've been on those cards with before or in the ring with before, and no matter what age as well, too, over 32. And damn, okay. I know, yeah, time is not on my side in that sense, but thankfully, I haven't taken any damage in a lot of fights or in training, gotten hurt in training. My body's been, I've been completely healthy throughout this entire time, throughout all these years. I've been so blessed, man. Thank God. I'm so blessed that I'm able to train this hard, take these many fights on short notice at featherweight, lightweight, welterweight. I had to do catch weights just because some guys, of course, couldn't drop down and make a weight. So I fought at 160, 165. Like, got to do what we got to do. But I know I'm calling them matchmakers. I'm going to keep shooting my shot. And that's what I do. Shooters shoot, man. And it's going to happen.
Awesome, man. And I did want to ask you about like the end of your Bellator career. Your last fight was a few months before PFL acquired it. I guess where were you at during that time? Did PFL make you an offer, or like how did that work?
That's, an interesting situation. It'd take me a long time to talk about that because obviously everyone knows the distaste with how the contract negotiations and the way the business and promotion had been run. Because Johnny Ablin, Patchy, Pitbull, Pico, a lot of guys obviously spoke up about that. And for me, in my position, I, it wasn't great, right? But I mean, I guess things go obviously not always the way we want them to, but even better than we could have imagined. Had I still, of course, let's just say been, off multiple wins or even one win, and during that time PFL acquires Bellator, I would have probably not been active. And that would have sucked. I wouldn't have wanted that. You know what I mean? Like I want to stay active. And so I'm glad that I didn't stick around and wait to see what was going to happen. Again, with time not being on my side and me just wanting to just go out and get as many, I love staying active, man. This is what I love to do. I'm a fighter. So 2, 3, 4, 5 fights a year, let's make it happen. But if you can only fight once a year, the past 2 years, as you can see in 2022 and 2023, I only fought once. And yeah, that pissed me off. I didn't like that. I wasn't about that. And so now these past 2 years, look, I've already racked 3, 4 wins. So now, like, let's go. We're just staying active. So that's what I want.
Mhm. How do you look back on your Bellator career and like, the legacy that you left in that cage? Because I mean, it was a great promotion for like so many years, and it is sad to see it go. But I guess how do you look back on the glory days in Bellator?
Oh man, it's incredible. I'm grateful. I mean, they gave me the platform and the opportunity, and I fought all the big names, man. I fought all the champs. One of the first champs, Pat Curran. I fought Pat Curran on short notice. I fought Daniel Strauss, former 2-time champ. Marcos Galvao, the bantamweight champ, and moving up. Obviously, Pitbull twice. A lot of UFC veterans as well too. And that obviously is how people know me. They know I'm saying, oh man, yeah, this guy, man, you fought everybody. And yeah, that's how I wanted to be. It's just because like you want to be a legend, you got to do legendary stuff, man. Good isn't good enough. I'm chasing greatness. And so I never turned down fights. I have only ever pulled out of one fight, been injured from one fight against AJ McKee. And that's it. Like, I know that I went in to go out and laid it all on the line every single time I fought. And been on the biggest cards as well, too. Fought on the same card as Kimbo, Shamrock, Royce Gracie, Chael Sonnen, Tito Ortiz. So, represent for the team, man. It's like everywhere that I've gotten to fight too. I fought in Houston, Texas, and now that's here where I reside now, where I live and train with my team. And I'm blessed, bro. Like, what a crazy life, man. Mi vida loca. It's been a wild ride. And it's only getting better. Honestly, it's only getting better.
Mhm. I did want to ask about Pitbull. What was your initial reaction to the UFC signing him at 37 years old? I mean, I think that kind of shocked a couple of people in the industry, but we know how good Pitbull is. But I guess what was your initial reaction?
I thought it was incredible, man. Like MVP, got signed at 37 as well too. I did my research. I'm just keeping my eyes on all these guys and just seeing like, all right, yeah. I hope something, right? They get a deal with PFL or UFC or Risen or something, right? Like, or, more around my age as well too, young 30s, prime time right now to make it happen. A lot of people can think over the hill and he's old and he's this and that or whatever, but bro, Cub Swanson is 40, 41. Darren
Yeah,
Elkins,
41.
same, 41.
Yeah, around there.
46 now and gonna fight kid. I don't, Dana has, said it as well too. I don't like bringing on just guys that aren't ready for it all the time. 20, 25-year-old, in that age range from Contender Series or right to Ultimate Fighter, right to see, like you see the demographic, the percentage, right? The highest rate guys are all over 30. Just about in any weight class, are all the guys are all over 30 or close to it, 29 and up, and not just physical prime, but I feel like mental. Michael Jordan talked about it really well. Yes, he liked to get his first run because how well he was able to use his mind and his body, and that's how I feel. Like I had my great run, of course, with Bellator, and that time in my young 20s, and beginning in third. And COVID, around COVID as well too. That was crazy. And then I'm like, all right, I'm in a completely different journey that I'm on now. But I love this run, man. It's Matador 4.0, and so like how much I've grown exponentially and been able to showcase my skills in these last fights and the next fights that are out to come. The best is yet to come. So.
Hmm. How long do you see yourself fighting for? Because you do turn 35 in a few days, so happy early birthday.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, August is the best month of the year. So August birthdays, bro. Yeah, I need to realize it's crazy. I'm like, damn, dude. One could think like, damn, some guys are like I said already 40 or 2 years away from 40, and now I'm halfway to 40. But hey, man, if I'm able to do it at 40. Praise God, dude. I'm blessed. Like, it's amazing. Like I said, my body is held up tremendously. I've only had 2 surgeries. I've been training since I started as a teenager and been involved in MMA. 2 surgeries, and they weren't major. Oh, that's a blessing. I've never broken anything. I've never been knocked out. I've been concussed. Obviously, people know I've been cut quite a bit and bloodied up, but as far as they. So what? What's a little pain? That was the scars heal, and I won. Or if I didn't, that sucks. But either way, it's like.
Are you still there? Okay, I think you froze for a little bit. Hello?
Yeah, sorry, it cut out, right?
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Um,
Yeah, but
all right, there we
I
go.
was saying like that's like I uh, me going on in my second run now, and just knowing I'm like getting better with age, man. Not mentally, but physically as well too. And if I'm able to go till 40, awesome. I'll keep going on, man. If not, then all right, man. You know what I mean? I know talking to Eves, the thug, I mean, he was able to do it till 39, 40. And do it longer than that, great. If not, well, all right. There's karate combat, there's bare knuckle, there's boxing, there's plenty of opportunities. But right now, I know I'm going to go out, cement my legacy as been one of the greatest lightweights, featherweights, welterweights, everything, right? Fighter outside the UFC, and when until I make UFC debut, and then be a contracted UFC lightweight, bro. It's going to be all worth it. And yeah, it's greatness. Legends never die, man. So that's why I'm leaving a legacy.
Awesome, Emmanuel. I think that's all the questions I have for you today, man. I just want to thank you again for the time and for taking time out of your training to talk with me, man. Is there anything that you want to say to the fans out there watching?
Just think, man, I don't care. It doesn't matter, man. Like, there's any people now in this generation, no matter what age they are, you can't get lost in the song, man. It's just stay on your fucking grind. When you stay on your grind, that's the only thing that matters. Keep your mind right, keep your grind right. And that's how the stars align, bro. And your time's going to come, and whatever it is, right? So I'm chasing mine. Whatever it is that you're chasing yours, go out and turn your dreams into reality, right? Like Poirier said, man, Jason. And like Volkanovski said, pressure is a privilege. So we all know, man, we're all fighters. We're just human beings trying to make it for ourselves, for our families, and, yeah, chasing greatness. So go out and make it happen, man.